Alan, Daniel, what's up, guys? Yeah, good to see you guys in here. Oh, we'll take that
Hey,
affinity
Tin
booster.
Suit. This your first time?
All right, first things first. All right, Daniel, you mentioned you want speed drift and whatchamacallit? Hammer shot. Alan, we're gonna do a little bit of everything. Hammer shot actually comes from alerts. Don't have one yet. Let's see if we have anything going on in. Nope. And what is today's sortie?
Die, lizard, leech, bloody worm!
Oh, an interception as the final level with augmented enemy armor.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Daniel, a specific alert for hammer shot will come up, dude. Depressed, what's up, buddy? I get a kick out of all your name changes. Alright, so I know there's going to be some stuff in my foundry that should be done. We'll kick off the energy pads. I gotta get you back over 400 again. Ciphers I gladly don't go through too often. Might as well refine it, because I ain't gonna do nothing else with it. You're done. There should be, yep. My catalyst is done. Um, as far as speed drift goes, I think I just have the one. I think agility drift is the only one that I'm missing at this point. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yep, agility is the only drift mod I'm missing.
Operator, my foundry has completed a new item. Does this please the
I only
operator?
have the one speed.
Gun!
Daniel, I have
Curious
plenty of hammer
answer,
shot, buddy.
operator.
Daniel, which is funny because agility, if you ask me, is probably one of the hardest ones to grab. Dude, it's a son of a bitch of a puzzle. It's not even a puzzle. It's just literally, it's agility at like the 100th time. Like it's insane just how it's a great it's a great test. I don't know the pattern to it, which is why I can't get it. You checked on Wiki and it said nightmare easy. Let me take a quick peek at my resources here. Warframe. Hammer shot. Oh, they changed it. You used to be able to get hammer shot out of Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, it's not hammer shot. That's a because hammer shot's the rifle mod. Um, shit. What's the one for? And I know who's gonna have it on them.
If I may say, operator, your
No, it's
chosen
not lethal
Warframe
torrent.
suits you.
There is another mod that starts with. Depressed. I'm liking the changes, buddy. Really liking the changes. I almost wish that they're gonna keep channeling, and there's a chance that they might. Because now you're just toggling it with R3. If they leave that the way it is, dude, I'll be ecstatic. But if they get rid of channeling altogether, nah. Like, I'm obviously going to keep meleeing because I need it, but... let's see, yeah, puzzle took 30 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. Bro, I never bothered with the things on Lua, but somehow I got coaction drift. Dude, yeah, coaction drift, that's a fun one. You need one other person to do it. Otherwise, you can do it solo, but you're going to need your operator. But you're only going to be able to get so far in the puzzle because you need one other person who can also pop out as their operator. Because you will need to activate 4 pedestals at the same time at the end. 1.01 chance from easy nightmares. Well, first things first. Let's get someone that's going to rip through nightmares. Let's see what nightmares we have. A mobile defense one on vampiric mode, which means my vitality be draining out. Another one. Ah, a defense on vampiric mode. I know it says vampire, but it should be vampiric. Crossfire exterminate. This defense, who is it against? The Grenier. Ah, it's defense on Earth. It's the shittiest tile. Assassination against a surgeon. And this is against the infested. Alright, let's give this a go. If I get hammer shot, Daniel, it's yours, buddy. Sounds good, Alan. Revision for work or revisions for school? Four people in here, 4 likes on my screen, sadly. You, Daniel, and Alan.
This is a defense mission. You must deliver payloads and
Plus myself, so I hit like.
while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. I need access to the terminal. Find one and patch me in.
Oh, I hear you guys.
That was a close one.
Alan, man, and that's perfectly okay, man. To each their own.
Does your back brain feel that reptile tickle of reward? Do you see that bobbing light ahead, floating through the marsh of what is to come? Promise
Daniel, when you're doing these
and more. Do
these
follow.
nightmares, are you ripping everything apart, opening up everything, all the lockers and whatnot?
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Dude, I love Volta Mirage. Inaros and his survivability, dude, that's why I keep using him. He really just doesn't die, so for any type of longer drawn-out mission, or something I just want to take my sweet time on, I just bring Inaros, because there's no death with him. Daniel, the reason why I say it is mods can't come out of lockers and breakables, dude. It's not just enemies that drop them. You're saying there's a breakable, and you're under me, huh? I only have the grim on me. There we go. Yes, you do. Every time you put Forma in the Paracesis, it will go up 2 more levels. So 1 Forma will bring it to 32, 2 Formas brings it up to 34, all the way up to 40. And the reason why they did that is so you can use the sacrificial mods on it. Oh, that's right. Sometimes there's a hidden something up here. But these are all things you want to make sure you're checking when you're farming this board all together. Because again, hammer shot can fall from quite a few things. So if you're going to farm a board, in my opinion, you gotta, you know, do it proper. I'm 99% sure hammer shot used to be able to come from an alert. And I think they changed it with one of the last updates. Because I never grinded out nightmares, and I really don't do nightmares. So for me to have as many as I do, I know it's gotta be from alerts.
Get comfy, dreamers. One of our own believes they are the equal of our foe, and baby, they are acting like it.
See anything? Finally got Nova Systems after like 1,000,000 tries. Damn, dude. We got a Samacord up here.
Multiple biosignatures.
Haven't even reached the first node here. But this is part of the grind. If you guys want to hunt stuff down, you gotta go through all this. If you're doing resources, depending on where you're going and how fast you want to go, this is the place, or this is the way to do it. Outside of that, survivals are going to be your best bet. Oh, interesting new tile. Well, I can't even say new. This is actually an old tile, reused. First time I've seen this tile used other than a legit mobile defense. Man, I definitely don't like this Zaw when I don't have
Get me in. Ready to defend.
Berserk going.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
What threw me off is that it's only saying one. I did not answer. The Orthos Prime, I have it. It's not a horrible weapon, but it's not going to be my first choice on melee. First choice on melee is always going to be the Zaw that I have built here, just because of how ridiculous it really is. I love that with only a melee weapon, I'm getting my quota for headshots.
All data logs indicate that there is an Arokan artifact somewhere here. Get to it now.
Yep.
Defend it, and then we can leave. Artifact found. Defend it.
The train will
until the
come out.
extraction team
Yep,
arrives.
here it comes. Now we got a defense mission going on. I got breakable stuff above me.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Don't know if you guys heard or not, there is a new primed mod that came out. There is a primed Animal Instinct that has been added. You can only get it from Borrow. It came out on PC. We should be getting it hopefully by the time Borrow comes again. The trader comes next week.
Continue to defend.
Silva and Aegis, I've never used it. I have everything I need to make the Silva and Aegis Prime. Minus, I think it's the guard. I've never been a fan of the sword and shield melees in the game. To me, they're, you know, it's a novelty. You know, it's a fun concept and whatnot, but outside of that,
Mission complete.
we're really not
Mission ahead.
using anything that is a game changer. If anything, using a melee weapon like the Silva and Aegis is going to be a little bit of a handicap. You're limiting the range you're using, you're limiting the amount of damage and critical buildup you have. Not to say that it's a horrible weapon, it's just that for me it doesn't make too much sense. Well, Alan, you're on PC, I would imagine. Yeah, but I mean, extra range on a weapon whose range is only like a meter or two, you're going to bring the range to what? 3 meters? Like my Zaw by itself has a range of 4. And I have primed reach on it, which makes it about 8, almost 10, somewhere in between.
Navigation has been updated with new invasions. Chaos is spreading.
Just need 1 second, guys. Got a work email that just popped up. We'll just leave that there for the time being.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't
All
need
right.
to thank me.
Let me double check real quick, because I didn't peek. I'm assuming, yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. Nightwave. What do we got going on here? Headshots, right? I was going to say, open up the lockers. Alright, so killing enemies with blast damage, that's easy. Headshots, okay. Fully socket, and this is for the week. I can get that done in a day. Pick up rare mods. Complete 9 invasion missions. Complete 3 capture. Use Forma 3 times. Servo fish. Rare gems, not a problem. Complete nightmare missions of any type. I just did one and yet it didn't count towards it. And doing 5 sorties. Unlock 10 relics. So these are a joke. Why didn't... Oh. Did I not click on it? Did I just do the regular mobile defense? Son of a bitch. We're going back in. Nobody caught that? Nobody watching caught that? You guys just let me run around like I was doing something good?
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I protect the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
And that
I need access
is how we
to
keep
the-
our life going.
Find one and patch me in.
Get comfy, dreamers. One of our own believes they are the equal of our foe, and baby, they are acting like it.
A juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
Hell no, we're not going to slow the fight. Can we ramp it up a little bit? Give me more enemies, more enemies. I want the Juggernaut.
Moved
Nope.
on. It's safe to proceed.
Didn't give me enough enemies.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Ah, no worries, no
Station
worries.
ahead.
Come on, let's go here. Vampiric mode my ass. Good luck trying to drain a life out of a Naros.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Got some regen. Now the enemies stopped. Because they stopped doing the whole infinite spawn for mobile defense when the mobile defense is not triggered.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
And I still got work hitting me up. I'm sorry, did I just hear the Grenier? Oh yeah? Where'd you guys come from? Just workers from some area?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Fleming, what's up, baby? Ladies and gentlemen, the anaconda of the snake pit has arrived.
We are finished here. Move on.
I did make some subtle changes to my Discord with the help of Kat, just because it's her that put up the info. The highest tier currently in the snake pit is now boa constrictors. I'm keeping my mods as anacondas.
Reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
So our first anaconda
This will take a moment.
is Senor Fleming. Alan, there's no transfer like Fleming said. And there's a couple of reasons why they haven't done that and won't do that. Primarily, it's monetary. Oh, picked up Cleaving Wind, which will probably be my rare pickup for this mission.
Continue to
I
defend.
doubt I'm going to get two. You know, you're looking at someone leaving Sony and leaving the PSN store and bringing money to Xbox, PC. I mean, like, it's basically boils down to losing that business. Aside from that, it's also a coding issue of everything having to be translated and whatnot, so they're honestly just being lazy on that front.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
You know what?
Mission complete.
I want to kill these last few people. Just because you never know. Hey Fleming, you know they changed the spawn for Hammer Shot to just these nightmare missions? No more alerts for Hammer Shot? Oh, Alan, no worries about it, man. Trust me. You are not the only person that thought about that. Very few games really let you transfer from console to console. Games that have, Grand Theft Auto, Diablo, and that's only when you're going from last generation console to new gen. So if you went from a PS3 to a PS4, you could have transferred your Diablo account or your Grand Theft Auto account. It's the only time I've really seen transfers. As far as PC goes, it's hit or miss, man. It's just, you so rarely see it nowadays just because of how these companies are about their money. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I got Chilling Reload too. Come on now. That's 2 rare mods. Though I'm sure they're looking at it as you actually picking them up off the ground as opposed to it being rewarded to you.
Nora tries, dreamers. You know she does. But I swear.
Let me finish this email for work so I'm done for the day.
Acts of defiance, acts of generosity, acts of sacrifice. This is how we turn this system around. I'll take you there, dreamers. I'll bring you back.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Work's done, taken care of. So let me see here. What have I missed? Okay, that's what you're talking about, cross-platform. No, no, you know. Is there any way I could contribute to the pit? Yeah, Alan, in my description of the stream, you will see my Streamlabs is the first link. If you ever just want to make a donation to the Snake Pit, all donations goes to improving the Snake Pit. Otherwise, and everything that I get for those donations, everything that it goes towards, is actually on the next link. On the next link is actually my Amazon list of what I would like to get to further improve the stream. Capture card, some simple grips for controller and whatnot, playing as long as doing, depending on the game. Hey man, just the little things help, especially when I'm doing some PvP stuff and things get sweaty. So, Alan, man, you're more than welcome to take a peek at those links, man. See if anything appeals to you, man. You know, all's welcome. Nothing's expected. That's all I can ever say. But it's there for anyone that wants to help out. All right. So I could have sworn I just said 1 out of 8 in the background on the screen. All right. So we got our bursting mass, which should be for, yep, the Mutalisc Quanta. Only picked up rare mods, and here's the thing. They're saying pick up. So it has to be a rare mod that has fallen, that I have gotten from one of the boards. It's not going to be one that's rewarded to me. So I need to physically pick it up off of the ground. Which makes sense. Let's see here. Enemies with blast damage. Alright. Quintuple X. What's up, man? Welcome to the Snake Pit. Alright.
You know it.
So blast damage, huh? Oh, we all know what's about to be used. And you know what? Let's change this up for a hot second. Let's get a little vol band going on. Let's get his... Oh, why aren't you... There we go. Perpetual Vortex build. We're going to lose the old Stradivar. Toss on the lens.
Operator, you have remembered
We'll
well.
use our fast critical build. And yeah, we'll leave everything else the way it is. Can you give me tips on how to get an easy Warframe? X, I can only assume that you are relatively new to Warframe, so welcome, new Tenno. Your best bet, just like Alan said, to get new Warframes, the easiest thing you can do is fight bosses. So the first Warframe I always recommend people to go and get, go to Venus, go to Fossa, and go against the Jackal. He will drop the pieces for Rhino. Rhino is the original tanky Warframe. He is going to be your best bet while you're new to the game to not worry about taking damage and focus on bullet jumping, learning the maps, behavior of the enemies, getting accustomed to the melee system, the shooting system, your ability. He's the perfect beginner frame because up until you get into the later planets, Rhino's second ability, Iron Skin, is going to keep you safe from everything. So yeah, your best bet is just to, once you get to Venus, go to Fossa and just start grinding out. Every time you beat the Jackal, you have it's somewhere between 20 and 30% chance of getting one of the 3 pieces of Rhino. So you just keep grinding that mission over and over until you get all 3 pieces. You have the chest piece, so you have what I would assume is the chassis. So you need systems and neuroptics. So just keep grinding it out. They will drop eventually. For the most part, I find that somewhere between 4 to 8 runs of any boss will drop you all 3 pieces. You can get it in the first 3. Ricardo, what's up, buddy? ¿Qué pasa? You can get it in the first 3 runs, which is somewhat a rarity, or you can get it within, 20 runs. It's really hit or miss how the lottery is sometimes in this game. But for the most part, I find that somewhere between 4 and 8 runs, you usually get all 3. Daniel, except for Nova. And yep, just like Alan said, from there, you'll get the pieces for Rhino. Then if you come here to the market, you open it up, you click on the Warframes, slide on down to Rhino. Now, this is purchasing him through Platinum. On the bottom here, you see for me on PlayStation, it says hit R1 for blueprint. So when I hit R1, it gives me the blueprint. It tells me the 3 pieces I need. Now, if you have the blueprint for the piece, it's still going to say 0 out of 1. Once you complete building it and have that ready, then it's going to say 1 for 1 that you actually have it. And then from there, it's making sure you have enough credits and making sure you have enough gallium. You only need 1 gallium. Not that bad. Ricardo, man, I always appreciate you stopping by and showing the love, man. But with me and you, the love keeps going around in a circle, so I always appreciate it, man. Daniel, man, that's not a problem, man. When I do the sortie, I'll give you a heads up, man. I will be doing that today for sure during the stream. Not sure when. I do want to get a couple of things out of the way first. But yeah, Rhino, great beginner frame, man. Mainly because of Iron Skin. It basically gives you a second HP bar. Like here, let me show you real quick. Before I dive in, let's go to Earth. We'll go to Strata Relay. Alan, man, it would be fun to run with you, buddy. Hope everyone's having a marvelous Monday here. It is a beautiful day in the Snake Pit. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. You can catch me Monday through Friday, 12:30 Eastern Time until about 5 p.m. And then from 7 p.m. until at least midnight, we got ourselves a new subscriber. Give it up for X, showing a little bit of love. Alright, X. So I'm going to show you basically just the basis of Rhino. My Rhino, I have Rhino Prime. He needs just a little bit of love, little attention and whatnot. There are Warframes that are going to be a little bit tankier than him, but that's at a later point that you'll notice. So this is Rhino Prime. Now, right now, when he casts his Iron Skin, you have 3 seconds to take in damage. When you take in damage, it bumps up Iron Skin. So for right now, I have 4,200 extra points of damage that I can take before that drains, and then it starts taking away my shields and my vitality. So being able to have that on lower levels is gonna be a life changer for you. Like if I take these enemies and bring them down to level 1. Well, you know what? Let's change it up a bit. We'll say 20. We're gonna unpause them. I am going to Jump back in here, which will take my iron skin off. These guys are hitting me. My iron skin went up, and now all the damage they're doing is just coming off of my iron skin. On the ability itself, on the bottom left or bottom right corner, that number that's going down, that's the percentage of the iron skin. So I know I'm just, I'm just under the halfway point. I got 30% of that iron skin left. So you can just keep taking that damage, and they can keep abusing me and abusing me. It's not going to affect my shields, my life, but now we're down to 10%. So now we got to keep an eye on it. Now they can actually hurt me. I cast Iron Skin again. And now I'm all set. Good to go. This is what's going to make Rhino your best bet. He is the best beginner frame that you can have. He can take all that abuse and just keep on moving, and all you have to do is just refresh Iron Skin. So this is Rhino Prime again, but he has the Paladin skin on. But yeah, he's an absolute solid Warframe to have, man. I was just about to jump into a mission with Vauban here, which we are going to head back to our orbiter and kick off. I appreciate it, X. But yeah, man, that's all you have to do, man. Rhino, like I said, is the original tanky frame, so he's going to be your best bet. Now, as far as what I need to do, all I need is just a bullshit survival mission against the infested. You're a defense against the infested. You should be a survival. Frost is good for your... yeah, Frost is another tanky Warframe. His Ice Avalanche with its Augment mod does a similar thing to you and everyone in your squad that's close enough to you. Does the same thing, which it gives them a different bar of health that takes hits instead of your life points itself. Alright, so I'm going to drop a energy pad real quick. We'll make that a pair. The only thing about the dome, Alan, don't forget, man, you don't want to do that against the infested. That toxic cloud, everything about it just stays in there. Poisons you and everyone. That's the downside. Most Warframes have some type of I don't want to say weakness, but against certain factions, you know what? Actually, yeah.
When your supply is low. Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout.
I have to kill 150 enemies with Blast, so... Ah, crap. I didn't switch to the right loadout. I mean, this will still get it done, but having that Perpetual Vortex loadout makes it a lot easier.
Get ready, Axel. Another life support capsule.
Oh yeah, X. I'm on PS4, unfortunately, but you can always run with Alan there. He's always looking for someone fun to play with.
Come on.
There you go, Alan. Appreciate it, man. Definitely keep the love going. Tell you what, just to make it easier, this is going to be the link to my Discord. Triple X, why don't you hop on in, join the server. I'm pretty sure Alan's already in there. You guys can hook up, you can give him your username, and you guys can start
Support on the way.
rocking the game out together.
Another support capsule is now available.
Yeah, that way you guys can DM each other and hook up. Be a lot easier.
Prepare for life support. Additional life support has arrived.
Alright, no worries, man. We'll catch you later, X. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy.
Extraction is available if you need it. Is off to a successful start.
Transference still holding.
Things seem tough. Nora knows, but believe. Though it's going out of style, there are people working to make this system a better place.
Life support incoming.
Alright, so we got what we needed done.
If there's one thing I've learned, Dream, it's this. Just when you think you've had it all, seen it all, done it all, there's always more.
Delivered another
That's
life
all we
support
needed to do
capsule.
just to get our blast damage kills in. X, did you join my Discord? Alright, so which one should I attack next?
Nora is all about incentivizing.
Get that Kuva today, baby. Iatan sculptures, rare mods, invasions.
Let's get back to it.
Invasions are easy. We're gonna put Loki Han with the Rubico and just burn through some forward. We all know how fast that can be with the old Loki build we use. Put our
Excellent
viral build
compliments,
on.
Operator, please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
There's normally a forward assassination. Forward on Pluto. That's going to take probably 3 shots. Alright, Alan. We'll catch you in a bit, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. I'm sure we'll catch you later. Ambulance.
You're nothing if not.
What? Oh, I didn't do the invasion version. That's my bad. There we go. We're going to rinse and repeat this one 9 times. Daniel, welcome back, buddy.
The VIP we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out. One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned near asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whoever is responsible.
Oh, duh, Pluto. That would one-shot me.
Avoid the creature's spine strike. These razor sharp claws will
I keep my Loki super squishy just so I can increase speed and everything else. That would probably be the only reason why I would put Forma in Loki. Just to get primed vigor in, just so he's not so squishy. But as far as his speed and everything else, nah, he's good.
creature is incredibly agile for a deformed quadruped. Keep moving to avoid being crushed. There is the assassination target. You know what to do. Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno. be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Daniel, I was burning through to see if I grab an extra one, but I do have hammer shot, buddy. Alright, we're just going to burn through this as many times, well, 8 more times. Just so we can get Nightwave moving and grooving in the right direction. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Show a little bit of love. I do have an extra one for 1 million platinum.
Contracted you with a mark. Here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target.
Ancients are the most powerful. Agent feeding has made them strong.
Right now I'm thinking Daniel might be too young to know who Dr. Evil is.
Infested. Unfortunately, something far more ominous awaits. Make your way deeper into the base.
Aw, I normally land that perfectly.
These razor-sharp quills will rip your Warframe to shreds.
Want to avoid that cloud of death. And the tunnel again. 2 for 2 on the tunnel.
The creature is incredibly agile for a deformed quadruped.
You think you have 1 million platinum?
Crushed.
Oh, well, dude. We're all set then.
Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful. Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction. Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Got a new member in the snake pit. On the Discord, that is. Phone is about to die. Let's get this thing on the charger.
The VIP for hunting is here. Find them and take them out.
Disgusting monstrosities.
Oh, I gotcha.
Their victims.
One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned Grenier asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible. Listen for its screams. This will mean you are getting close. its bone-chilling shrieks if you wish to stay alive.
God, him just yelling from that
The
distance
assassination target is here.
hurts you, and
Right
you
now.
can't do a damn thing about it.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
What? Okay. Third time's a charm. Thought you wanted me to go down the hole. Guess not.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Yep. X, I figured that was you, man. Figured I'd just double check and make sure. Welcome to the snake pit, buddy. Good to have you in. Yeah, another person that plays on PC. That makes me wish I played on PC, but too many things on PlayStation, man. I was originally a PC gamer, but I'm talking like old school, like Age Empires, Diablo, Myst, Doom. I still got you, Daniel. Oh, I got plenty of PS4 people. Do I have myself... Screen's going to be blue for a second. I just want to see. Do I have myself online? I do. There's going to be a little black box in the top right corner for a moment. Also getting myself set up in a party.
Assassination contracts are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces. Search the area. Leave no survivors.
Ancients are the most powerful. Agent feeding has made them strong.
One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned Grenier asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible.
Damn. Just missed that one.
Listen for its screams. This will mean you are getting close. Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
That one was a joke.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here. Target down. Assassination contract.
Minute 25. Almost done with these invasions. I'm getting all the pieces for Nyx just by doing this. Oh, this Chains of Season has my nose dry, itchy, and congested. I'm dying. I'm dying. You know, I got that deck skin for Excalibur, and I haven't slapped it on yet. Got it last year, and I still haven't used it. It doesn't appeal to me. If I had regular Excalibur, sure, but the Umbral skin looks so much better.
The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out.
Meep meep.
One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned Grenier asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible. The creature is incredibly agile for a deformed creature. Keep moving to avoid being crushed.
Come on, show them. I went too fast.
There is the assassination target. You know what to do.
And stuck behind a rock. Was making incredible time, and then Lotus just had to screw me.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Minute 20. Still need to get the Cyan Dana from the Gift of the Lotus. Now, we still have days on that. We'll make that happen, buddy. Back in it to win it. Oh, got 2 days. 2 days exactly until those all disappear, man. Definitely got to get on it.
We need to find the VIP and take them down. Do not let the target escape.
Infestation. An Orican weapon that backfired.
One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned Greener asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible. Avoid the creature's spine spec. These razor-sharp quills will rip your Warframe to shreds. You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
It's always that same rock that just kind of gets us stuck.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Like with everything else that this Warframe can do, he can't just walk over a rock.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Oh, well, Daniel, just burn through it and get it now before you forget, man. Yeah, but there's no time limit on arbitrations. There is a time limit on that sign, Donna. Alright, how are we doing on...
Nora's got the goods for one lucky dream. Who's it gonna be?
You know, I don't even think it matters to even look because I'll get the notification when I get the 9th one. No, that's 6. Alright. 3 more. I'm hoping for a good survival arbitration against the infested. Damn it!
Front back.
It didn't go to the infested invasion. Don't want to do the regular ambulance assassination. Yeah, it's a force of habit of bypassing that. I know that's my own fault, so it is what it is.
assassination contracts are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces.
1,200
No
meters.
survivors. One of our spies has been lost investigating this abandoned Grenier asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible. Your target is an aberration of twisted flesh. Put the thing out of its misery.
Ah, this tile set twice? And the long jump twice. Invisibility 3 times.
Elude is not killing shrieks if you wish to stay alive. You've located the VIP. Time to go to work. Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Almost there.
The VIP that we're hunting is here. And take them out. One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned Grenier asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible.
Alright.
Listen for its screams. This will mean you are getting close.
Oh. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are doing what we have to do for the Night Wave. We have to do 9 different invasions. Well, we have to do 9 invasions. You don't necessarily have to be different. Anti, what's up, buddy? How you doing today, man?
The creature is incredibly agile for a deformed quadruped. Keep moving to avoid being crushed. The assassination target is here. Wipe.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Mistimed it. The only time forward needs more than 1-2 shots is when we're on Pluto. They beef them up with the rest of the enemies, which is honestly the right thing to do.
Target down. Assassination contract complete.
I have the Vectus Prime. I honestly haven't put the Forma into it. I don't believe so, at least. The main reason why I use the Rubico Prime is, I mean, I have a ribbon for it. I don't have a ribbon for the Vectus, which is one of the reasons why I don't use the Vectus. As far as which one would be a better sniper, I would still go with the Rubico just because you'll have more rounds in the clip.
Flattery charges my back. Some people ask where they can send me gifts. Some want to take me out to dinner. One lonesome old rail agent even asked Nora to marry him. Nora ain't the marrying kind, but thank you. Was in love once with a man. Face of an angel. Morals of a chainsaw. We all have a type, don't we? Against which we must be forever on guard. But damn, he looked good in a suit.
Last one, guys. Last one. Let's get these Nightwave points. We're going to get our 20,000 Kuva today on stream before the day is out. So let's just run this shit over.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy. One of our spy cells has been tasked investigating this abandoned Grenier asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whoever is responsible. Avoid the creature's spine strike. These razor-sharp quills will rip your Warframe to shreds. Listen for its screams. This will mean we're getting close.
I took my time, made sure I shot him in the head. Or at least in the upper body.
There's the assassination target.
Lower body does take less damage.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Put a potato on Loki and now he's almost too fast for me. Hey man. Get that speed and duration up. His speed's like 190 something for me. Daniel, once you get used to the speed a little bit, once you start playing the game more, you kind of get a feel of you'll get a feel of what the map is going to be like the second you enter a room. Like the second you see everything, you know where it's going to be, and then you notice where the waypoint is, so you kind of already know where to go, which is why a lot of people look at the way that I run through these maps and they're like, why are you that fast? It's because I already know where I'm going as the moment I enter a room, or before I get into the room because the door opens up ahead of time. Fleming, man, I'll 1v1 with you, bro. 1v1 the shit out your ass. Alright. So, that's done.
Nora's got the goods for one lucky
Gotta
day.
get some sculptures.
Who's it gonna be?
Rare mods. Capture missions.
You know it.
Alright. Just in case these capture missions turn into the bullshit of, oh, you captured a target. Well, now you have to exterminate, leave no witnesses or all that bullshit. We're just going to run with our girl, Ember, right quick. And we're going to kill 2 birds, 1 stone. We are going to go to Yuko. Run this capture mission 3 times. Alright, let me adjust that height of the camera real quick.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Alright, let's give us a little peek here. Alright, that seems to be a little bit better.
We cannot let our target know. Track them down quickly.
Ember feels like she is crawling. The only reason why you can't speed rush this board is this tile right there.
Target located.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna reappear down. Remember, guys, when the capture guy disappears, he is still there. He's just invisible like Loki would be.
Extraction point. Done.
So many things knocking me down and messing with my flow. Two more to go. Neo G1 is not an Equinox relic, I don't believe. That's got to be a... It's not a Graham Riven, is it? Or a Graham relic? Might be. The Graham Prime, I believe that's still in rotation. I should level up that amp. Daniel, if you don't have arbitrations open to you, you can't jump in, buddy. You need to have it unlocked for yourself for you to jump in with me. Otherwise, it'll kick you out. It would be the same thing as me taking someone that hasn't done the War Within to a sortie. It'll start it, you get kicked out, and I go into the sortie.
You are here. Capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
My Warframe is the hand, and I am the will.
Target located. Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
That's 2. Z3. It's not a Zypher relic, is it? Alright, last run. If there's anything you guys want explained or anything, by all means, don't be shy, guys. Alright, Flying, we'll catch you in a bit, buddy. Yeah, Daniel, you just randomly find them on maps, dude. That really is the only other way. Going through and just keeping an eye out for randomly misplaced breakables. That reminds you, though, I do have to do the weekly Iatan from Maru. I'll get that done at some point. But obviously arbitrations would be the easiest way.
Get comfy, dreamers. One of our own believes they are the equal of our foe, and
Baby, they ain't acting like it.
we got on the line? Oh yeah, I don't have a line.
Come on, let's get them going. There we go. Iatan, rare mods, forma, fish, nightmare, sorties, and unlocking relics. Da, 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 da.
Let's get back to it.
You know, speaking of Zephyr, you know, I don't even think I really got you all. Yeah, I didn't think so. Got you set up for magnetic at least. That works. I'm sorry. Oh, it's got... You just highlighted something. Ah, well. Alright. Oh, there's one. Who else is in the stream? Let's see. I can only assume Fleming and Alan still have me up, but they have stepped away. Alright, still need a few more. Oh, you're stuck on polarized. Only assume that there is a cave near me. Yep, underground. Guys can't hit me. Well, he can melee me, but bullets don't hurt.
Is a cornucopia, friends. A movable feast, an act of guts and trust. Take it when and where you find it.
Gotta wait for my ability to come off so I can see it clear. Alright. Come on, two more. All right, Daniel. Catch you in a bit, buddy. Where is this last dot? There you are. I'm getting there in a minute. We are trying to get enough rare gems to trigger Nightwave points here. I have to collect 6. I need 2 more. Oh, 1 more. Never mind.
But believe, though it's going out of style, there are people working to make this system a better place.
Good to go. We can hightail it out of here. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. If you are, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, show a little bit of love. If you're new to the stream, subscribe and ring that bell. You can catch me every Monday through Friday, 12:30 Eastern Time until 5 p.m. and then from 7 p.m. until, well, at least midnight. We can leave Fortuna. $20,000 Kuva.
Don't stop believing, dreamers.
Can't beat it. Alright, I don't have any other daily ones, so we're not going to focus on them too much. Defense against the Grineer. We do have Maru here, so let's get that quick, fast, and out of the way. Sometimes I wonder if my microphone is sensitive enough to the point where when I crack my back and my shoulder blades, if you guys can actually hear it or not. Lag? What lag? Wow, this is supposed to be a calm server, huh?
If you're looking for Maru's Bazaar, you've come. Do I have any leads on hidden? That's the spirit. Let's go!
If Baby Creed were to be in Warframe, he would be Maru. Let's go!
Okay, the Itan treasure's marked on your map. Time to go to work. This tower was known for its beautiful Iatan treasures. Unfortunately for you, it was also known for its deadly security apparatus.
Oh, I ricocheted off of the little pedestal that auto pops out when you go near it.
Well, this should be fun. Maybe you should stretch first. You know, limber up.
Limber up. Fuck that shit. No! So close. Almost botched that.
Don't look
Almost.
down,
Ooh,
kid
falla.
stuff. There's an Iatan nearby. Ha! You got it. Now bring it home.
I know the pressure plate will trigger the defense. No big deal. That's why we took on turbulence. Picking up rare mods like a son of a bitch right now. Woo-ha! Sanctuary and Vital Sense and our sculpture. Yeah, let's bounce out of the bazaar. Let's get our daily grind going. What I should do is level up my operator. That amp needs to be leveled and gilded already. Cooey, what's up, man? How you doing today, bud? Tips for Equinox. Depends on how you want to use Equinox. So the build that I have on mine is for one reason only. And that is just to do caches, hunting down and sabotage, and for, you know, originally also finding sculptures. But seeing that we have arbitrations now, that's not really an issue. So basically, I have him set up with Loot Detector and Thief's Wit to really bump up lootable crates or breakables, as well as Animal Instinct on my Carrier Prime. Past that, it's just efficiency and range. Duration, you don't want it to get too low because you don't want to dip into your efficiency, because that will happen. Fourth ability drains down at 0.88 energy a second, if I remember right. Yeah. So all we're doing is just building up the fourth and then releasing the fourth. Big range.
I may require maintenance.
Kind of rinse and repeat when you see all the breakables on the map. If you're looking to use him in more of an application kind of way, I would suggest doing something like this, getting corrosive projection. Let's see. You don't have to worry about ability strength because your weapon should be doing all of the damage for you. I would keep with the same general idea. You want overextended. You want to get stretch on. Definitely want flow to keep your energy moving. Fleeting expertise. You're a 9 cost. Where are you? Streamline. Primed continuity to keep everyone in that state. Speed drift. Probably actually toss that up there. Well, here's the thing, Kui. When it comes to that ability, you don't want that ability to be your focus of what's doing all the damage and the work. You kind of want that to be your weapons and then all your teammates. So you really want to bump up range. And then past that, you want it to be... you know, your teammates doing a lot of the work for you. Outside of that, I mean, you could go armored agility just so you can protect your vitality a little bit, keep your speed moving. You want Equinox to keep mobile. You could use adaptation. Adaptation would be great for Equinox because Equinox is somewhat squishy. But I mean, as far as, I mean, I would still go with armored agility because you want to be able to, it'll protect your vitality, but it'll keep you moving. But that third ability, I mean, like, or that fourth ability, either way, it's going to be 75% of shields and health that you take away from people transferred into damage. Here, let me jump in real quick and give you a peek. try that again, shall we? We're going to pause the AI. Let's get some healers in. So now they're only going to have vitality, so we won't build up as fast. But the main idea with the fourth ability, it's not going to matter how much damage it does. You can bump it up so it does some damage. You're not going to be focused on it. You want to kill everyone that's within that range. Take whatever their shield and vitality is, which is going to be 75% of it. Oh god, what level are you guys on? Why am I getting low amounts? 20? Oh, because I had you on... Never mind. I was demonstrating something else earlier. Yeah. 214. Now here's the thing. That 214, that alone is more than enough to annihilate them. You cast it again, the initial slash is a higher amount, just like it would be for any weapon. And here's the thing, that 8,700? Or 87,000? More than enough to get the job done. You're not really necessarily looking for the ability itself to do all the killing on the cast and the effect. You are looking for your weapons to do all the killing for you while they're under the manipulation of the effect. So while they're all impaired by it, you get your damage in. They're all dead and taken care of. Pop it, they die. Cast it again. You get a new group of guys all taken up, so they're all killed off. You got another chunk built up. And you don't need a lot for... I mean, these are level 140 right now. Oh, crap. And I fell off the map and I lost it. Every now and then it doesn't give you the double jump. You know, you apply that slash, it slows them down, it stops them in place while it's on it. It's, you know, somewhat of a crowd control. You find them, you kick it on them. That actually took care of, you know, a few of them over there. You really want this ability to have range. Now here's the great thing about Equinox. If you happen to have somebody else using Equinox, you can, what we like to call, play patty cake with them. You have one Equinox taking all the damage, or taking in all the death, and right when they're about to pop their fourth ability, the other Equinox turns on theirs. You kill everything, and that Equinox builds up their damage. Wait for more stuff to come in, and you go back and forth. All you're doing is constantly charging each other's fourth ability. There's no limitation to how much you can store with this, by the way. We're in the millions. Hey. Did you heal yourself? So, I mean, you can build this up and build this up. You can have it go through and build it up for, an assassination mission where you are going against someone that's going to be way tougher. Go through a whole board of people, run it through, build it up. These guys are affected again by it. Pop that on them. Remember, you want that range out there, so even when your squad mates and everyone are doing damage, they are still building up to you. You can see how far my ability reaches by the wavy lines on the map. So if we were to look at me standing here, those wavy lines are out to there. That's 39 meters. I mean, we can get an exact number here. 45 meters. 45 meters is a huge difference. The Mend mod, if I remember right, that augment for Equinox is whatever charge I build up here in my main. When I switch to night form, I keep it and then can apply it to Mend. It's an alright mod if you're looking to do a lot of damage, but every now and then being able to switch and heal your team. For the most part, a lot of people will somewhat agree with me that the night form of Equinox does nothing more than just look really cool. Past that, there really is not too much of an application for it in the game. So now that we built up that charge, you know, we can take someone like these heavy gunners. Bring them in. Now these are 140 heavy gunners with all that armor. We saved up 3.6 mil. Only took half their lives. All that armor still protects them against that level of damage. Granted, these are 140s. Now, this is not going to be able to do anything to it, but the way my Zaw builds up, we're just going to lay into these guys for a little bit. And it is breaking them down. The other thing is, you got to remember, we are rocking corrosive projection. But the amount of armor these guys have, this would be the only faction to really not use the ability against. It's one of the reasons why I brought it out here. That's level 140. If you don't grind out 2 hours, you won't find... Yeah, that's right. You won't. If you're looking for just coasting through regular missions, I mean, I suppose you can kill the range, bump up strength in its place. But you're looking for Equinoxes to just clear massive boards. It's kind of one of the reasons why Corpus and the Infested is really who you want to focus against. Like if I were to get out... oh wait, you're still a Roken. It's just out of habit that I normally test on higher enemies. You know, it's not just... You know, we're bypassing part of the shields as well. Oh, wow. It might actually help if I leave the ability on. You know, you wanted to attack Vitality directly. Let me build this up properly. I mean, again, this is higher tier. I mean, like, you're never going to get 1.3 mil. If you're talking about regular missions, then let's bring it down to something more realistic. Let's bring it down to a midway for sorties. If it's a midway for sortie, these guys aren't going to stand a chance. Strength will bump up damage on Mend. It won't bump up how much you build up, though. Let me clarify that. Ability strength will only build up the damage and damage multiplier. It won't build up the... here. We'll start a fresh one here. Let's get Blind Rage, Transient, and fuck it, just because it's here. The damage multiplier doesn't change. It always stays at 75%, or 0.75 times. The damage that the ability strength will do is just the bleed effect of main. That's it. It won't, like when you recast it to send out that shockwave, it doesn't increase how much damage that shockwave is doing. Building up ability strength will only increase the damage once they're inflicted with that maim attack. So, I mean, idealistically, as you're going through a board, this would probably be, if you're looking to actually use Equinox to, like, other boards other than what I use. Again, what I do with this is strictly just for farming breakables. That's pretty much it. So I'm talking about just the sabotage missions. Night Form is alright for healing, but if healing is what you want to do, you're better off with Oberon or Trinity. If you need a healer in a pinch, Equinox Night Form can make do, but you're definitely going to want to have Mend and Maim's Augment mod on. Can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. It's the only way to make this ability and to make this Warframe useful as far as using the Night Form. Past that, Day Form is Equinox's bread and butter. It is. You are kind of getting 2 Warframes in one. You get 6 abilities with Equinox instead of just 4. Because you have to remember, each get 4, but the one ability just switches between the 2. So each day and night really only have 3 abilities. But you are technically getting 2 Warframes. Me personally, the Night Form, if healing is what you're looking for, there are better healers. If crowd control is what you're after, Equinox is a great Warframe for it. I mean, if you get into trouble, you can switch to Night Form and use Pacify. Sorry, Rest, and just put everyone to sleep. But, yeah, I mean... Yeah, and I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, if you're looking for, I mean, because you're talking about the Night Form. Night Form, you're talking about either using the ability to put them to sleep. You're talking about sucking their energy and giving yourself somewhat of a multiplier, or you're talking about healing your allies. Your best bet is to use Equinox for the Day Form, apply that damage, build up your maim. If for some reason you need to heal, or if you're doing a sortie and you want to heal who you're defending, if you're doing one of those defense mission sorties, I would say use that. You could use Equinox as someone to follow, oh god, I'm trying to think of the name of the mission. On a defection mission, you can use the Night Form to heal the defectors. So you have other people with you. They're doing all the damage to the Infestor or the Grenier as they're coming around trying to hurt the defectors. and then you yourself just keep popping that ability. Again, just keep the range up, keep everyone within like 40 meters, and your numbers will keep going up, and then you just heal them. That way you don't even have to worry about putting any life support in the nodules. Me personally, for that, I use Haro because of how fast he can heal. And he heals everyone around him. Like, there is no, like, range. It's just everyone that's in the squad, everyone that's a part of it, he just heals them. Which is huge. But, me personally, the day form is Equinox's bread and butter. When am I gonna play Nidus? You and I have had this discussion about Nidus, Kui. If I want a tanky frame that has high survivability, I am gonna go for an Aros. It's just how it is. Nidus, I get him, I understand him, I understand the synergy. Just not for me, dude. What was I doing prior to this? Sorry, buddy. One day I will use Nidus. I promise you. Defense against the Grenier? Damn. Anything can burn through. Rare mods I'll get as time goes on. Cracking open relics. Use Forma 3 times. Fishing I can do without. Nightmare missions, eh? So I already did the one. I believe you're another mobile defense, are you not? With a vampire. Kui, what are what alerts? Need you to be a little bit more specific so I can answer you better, buddy. I just flipped through a lot. That's the only reason why I'm asking you to specify. Alert challenges? Are you talking about these?
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreams.
So this is all the Nightwave stuff for the Wolf of Saturn 6. Kui, you haven't seen this yet? Dude. Alright, man. Let me swing this down to the beginning. So, every day, there's going to be new daily tasks. So for me, it was kill 150 enemies with blast damage, open 20 lockers, kill 40 enemies with headshots, and then you have your weekly ones. I did 9 invasions, 3 captures, and I mined for 6 rare gems and Orb Valis. I don't understand you. Then, dude, you're not exactly speaking clearly. And you have to remember there's a 15-second delay from what I do and what you see, and then I see what you say, and then I respond to it, and then there's 15 seconds until you hear me say it. Normal alerts, what was before Nightwave? Well, Nightwave is down here on the bottom. Are you talking about these, the Gift of the Lotus? These 5 missions? This is arbitration and then help Clem. Is it the arbitration you're asking about? Okay. Arbitration is something given to you by the arbiters of Hexus. This opens up to you when you open up the star chart completely. Meaning, on every planet, on every moon, on every place you can go to, you have done each mission once and succeeded. That includes the derelict. You need to do all, what is this, 7? All 7 of these, and pass. Same thing with Pluto. You need to be able to do every mission, every single one. You got to have them all complete. Sedna, that does include the arena missions. The 60-60 and the 80-80. Or 85-85. They took it up a notch. Once you get those all completely opened up, you get access to the arbitration mission. And what this is it's a very specific mission. It is only missions that are endless. So defense, survival, excavation, those type of missions that just keep going and going and going. Now, for a defense, it is not every 5 waves, it's every 10 waves. For a survival, it's not every 5 minutes, it's 10 minutes. Excavation, it's not 5 extractors, it's 10 extractors. I've never done an excavation. I might be wrong on that, but they doubled everything else, so why wouldn't they double this? Defection, because you can just keep doing that endlessly. And every 10 minutes, these are great for endo. You will get, here, just so I can give you exact numbers. So you can get anywhere from, in one shot, 1,300 to 2,000 endo. Now, like, rotation A is 1,300 endo. You can get a Ayer sculpture. You can get a Shah Ayatan sculpture. You can get the Valana sculpture. You can get adaptation, rolling guard, sharpshooter, or vigorous swap. In rotation B, you can get 1,600 endo. The Piv sculpture, the Vaya sculpture, again, adaptation, rolling guard, sharpshooter, and vigorous swap. On rotation C, you have a chance for 2,000 endo, which is a 55% chance. The Orda sculpture, adaptation, sharpshooter, vigorous swap, or the Seeding Step Ampherima blueprint. Arbitration is the best way to build up endo. Correct, Daniel. These are made up in just an ABC rotation. So 10 minutes A, 20 minutes B, 30 minutes C, and then 40 minutes is going to be A again, 50 minutes is going to be B, 60 minutes is going to be C. It's a very short, to the point rotation, just ABC. Each rotation will give you a chance at adaptation. Each rotation gives you a high chance of just getting straight endo, 1,300, 1,600, or 2,000. Each rotation will give you a chance at 1 to 3 sculptures, 1 possible sculptures dropping for you. Morales, what's up, buddy? So these are a great way of doing or farming endo. We finally have a chance of doing endo farming, true endo farming. Right, Daniel. Instead of every 5 minutes or 5 waves, it's every 10. They doubled the requirement to complete the mission or to restack the mission. Like this defense, and every arbitration, they pick and it's random for everybody. One Warframe, one random weapon gets 300% damage or strength. So in this one, if you have a heck, 300% damage is given to you. And that includes any variation of the heck, too. Alright, Daniel. Catch you later, buddy. Oh, nightmares. That's what I was going to jump into. Gotta get 10 of them done. Now this has vampire mode on, which means it's going to be eating my vitality the whole time.
Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Since we're using a Naros, we'll blind people, do a finisher on them, and get 20% of our vitality back.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Interesting, that didn't work.
We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
You know, with Hunter Adrenaline, I really want to build up a Rage Tornado built for him, Sandstorm. I think that would be a lot of fun. Put some stretch on it, really cover a good size area.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Really, Rock? Get out of the way.
We are finished here. Move on. Terminal spotted. Upload me or to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
These guys just keep shooting at me, and they'll damage me. They're not going to do a lot of damage. And I have adaptation on. Alan, what's up, buddy? Watch a 1 hour marathon of Tom and Jerry. Dude, man, like, my favorite cartoon growing up, dude. Damn it, Alan, I'm gonna end up watching Tom and Jerry tonight.
Here is a terminal. Let me in and get ready to defend.
The way these two guys are walking next to each other, it looked like they were one being.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Working on it. Continue to defend.
Yep, shoot me. By all means, keep shooting me. Just building my energy back up for me.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Corpus Walkers, heading to your location.
Dude, I can watch Tom and Jerry till I pass out, man. I own all their DVDs. All, like, my favorite, like, childhood cartoons, man. Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies, Tom and Jerry. Dude, like, every single one of them I own. Every single one, dude.
Navigation has been updated with new invasions. Chaos is spreading.
But I swear, sometimes you be standing there, soaked to the skin.
Alright, let's do our next, you a defense? Yeah, I'm not doing a defense. Especially on Earth. Earth just takes forever. Energy drain? Go right ahead. Don't even need my energy. Just gonna melee the shit out of everybody. Yeah, Ellen, dude, I constantly just keep a lookout on my iTunes account. Just keep going in the store. Dude, they're always putting something on sale, man.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
No worries, Alan. Do what you gotta do, buddy. Did you hear me before when I answered your question about... oh, come on. About helping out the snake pit? Did you catch all that from before, buddy? Wasn't sure if you had dipped out or not, man. But yeah, man, we'll catch you tomorrow. I'll be here. Same channel, same place, same murder. Gonna have to backtrack a little bit. They didn't give me enough people to kill along the way. Alright, Alan. Sounds good, buddy. Have a good night. I'm sure we'll catch you soon. You know the time, you know the channel. Alright, hopefully there's... No. I'm gonna have to backtrack twice. Oh! And I'm getting a heads up that the battery in my headset is low. Get out of extraction. Alright, I'm gonna plug my headset in so it doesn't die while I'm playing. There we go. Oh, I got some guys pop up underneath me, eh? Alright. You guys hear me alright? Can I get a sound check?
Let's go on the offensive.
Don't need to.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
No offensive needed. We did what we gotta do. Alright, let me readjust my headset. Now I'm thinking back to what Daniel said before about Hammershot only being in nightmare missions. Is it a droppable? Is something droppable, or is it like accelerated blast there? You just get it. No, it is a reward just for completing it. Same thing with Ice Storm, Stunning Speed, Wildfire, Blaze. Dude, they made those mods so much harder to get now. They're only in Nightmares. No more alerts. Dude, they're doing away with alerts, I guarantee you. They have been phasing out one thing after another. The assassination of the sergeant. Let's rip this sergeant apart. He's a one-shot for sure.
We need to find the VIP and take them down. Do not let the target escape.
Okay, ready blast these machines into spare parts?
Could have maintained that combo if I didn't get stuck on that rail. They're not going to give me any more enemies anyways. Nope.
Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Yep, one shot, like I told you. He's just a regular corpus.
They won't be bothering
There's
us.
nothing special about the sergeant whatsoever. He's a regular corpus person that they consider to be an assassination. And he drops a piece of mag.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out.
Magner Optics. Seeking Fury. Sabotage, eh? We're gonna definitely get an Ignis. Gotta have a primary on just so I can do what I got to do. Did it really make me drop this damn... It's all the way back at the beginning. Alright. Gotta restart it. I had it in my hands and for some reason it didn't let me... I don't know. I don't know what happened. Is it because I aim glided? I just know I can't go back once you go down that tube. Let's try that again, shall we? Welcome back, Daniel.
Okay. For the mainframe, it's critical that you deliver the payload to that location.
It is. It's because I aim glided. So I can't aim glide because it makes me drop the... Oh, wait a second. Okay. Want to make sure that wasn't a sculpture just lying there. Alright, built our vitality back up. Good to go. Reason why I keep blinding everybody so I can do a finisher.
A prosecutor is approaching.
Finishers give me back. There's a prosecutor.
Prosecutor, stay alert. There could be more ahead. Your target is this computer system. Find and access the terminals. We need to destroy the reactor. The reactor will have tight security.
But yeah, I do that so I can regain 20% of my health. This should be the big place outside. Yep.
Target found. Destroy it. That's it. Now get out of here.
Halfway done. Ooh. Actually, just in case, we're going to switch the build we have for our Zaw.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return.
Combo
Covered
duration.
in blood.
Safe and sound.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
Whoa, where's the... You gotta be kidding me. They did away with the vent in the center.
Alephi sees the power of the Tenno and thinks he can take it for himself. That power is sacred. This blasphemy must end now.
Why are you not triggering?
Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for my newest Saluga prototype.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Oh, have you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab for reconstruction. You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka project will fix that for you. Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Tenno. Come, come, let me show you my new venture. I think you'd be a perfect fit.
There is the assassination target. You know what to do.
Do 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 do.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Makes me wish I was able to bring my other build, but wouldn't have lasted. Nope.
Target down. Assassination.
Six nightmares. Shred. Survival. Oh, I know I'm not gonna need
Battery charge is my
duration.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow detective raids the ship for supplies. Ready? Trigger the alarm. They have just shut down all systems. And support capsules your way. The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low.
I gotta exterminate this nightmare in Uranus. That's what the mission is.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
You have no honor. We fought with honor.
And we're just gonna let that build up real quick. Oh, I hate the submergible parts of Nightmares. It's unnecessarily drawn out. Oh, sculpture. Oh, for the love of shit, back underwater? Yeah, man, like, you don't just come into somebody else's stream, mention that you're a streamer. Like, it just... I don't understand people that do that shit. Yeah, I don't get that, man. I don't get that. Don't come into somebody else's stream starting that shit, man. Like, this is what I can't do. I can't go to your channel. I don't understand why people do that. Come into somebody else's channel, talk about how they stream. You don't even say hi, introduce yourself, nothing. You just go right into your own selfish ambitions. And that's not how this shit goes, man. Like, I swear, this young generation. Yeah. And here it goes. Hey, man, this is the one thing you guys don't get. The more you people that come in here and do this, the more popularity you get in my channel. So by all means, keep coming in. People act like it bothers people. Dude, how many people can I put in timeout today? Let's go for a record. Every now and then you get those trolls. They don't understand that doing what they do just brings higher traffic and more popularity to a channel. So if you got like 30 or 40 more friends that can jump in and do the same thing, that'd be great. Because the more people that come in my channel, the higher on the list you put me, the more popular you make me. So keep going. I encourage it.
Open their ranks when they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Streamlined form. Always a good one. How lame is somebody's life if they have to make multiple accounts? And that takes care of that. People give me a thumbs down because I don't want to buy into their bullshit. Dude, go ahead. I'll give myself a thumbs down. Watch me give a flying shit. Oh, you don't want to be my friend. Oh. Everyone's getting all butthurt. Gotta love it.
corrupted by the neural sentry. Clean them out. The tower's neural sentry has turned these soldiers into mindless attack drones. You need to take them out. You have broken barracks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I will consider what I've learned from this skirmish.
Nora tries, dreamers. You know she does. But I swear, sometimes you be standing there, soaked to the skin, and some idiot.
Still gotta finish my nightmare, don't I?
You might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreams.
2 more. A hyena pack on Nightmare. With it being vampire mode, they're gonna be such a son of a bitch to catch up to. Not worth it. Spy with energy drain, huh?
Data.
You guys are behind me.
On the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than put it into our hands. Keep going. Nobody knows here. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Damn, thought I could do it.
You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
Never tried doing that with my operator before, and I knew it wasn't going to work out great. Ambulance, huh? Let's kill that armor a little bit.
Don't just stand there. Fix my ambulance.
See if I can do this before my energy runs out.
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.